This is Network 18. And you are watching CNBC TV 18.
Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks Ideas Without Boundaries. Times are changing and so kids are opting for couture. And to cash in on this opportunity, our next entrepreneur, Neha Sachar, decided to launch a designer line just for kids. It's called Kidology. It's already turned in revenues of about 75 lakh rupees in the last 10 months. She's hoping to now take the brand international. She's got on board designers like Gauri and Nenika and Ritu Kumar. Here's the story of Kidology.
Couture for kids may sound a bit preposterous to those of us who grew up in off-the-rack, practical and affordable clothes. But for the affluent Indian today, it's never too early to be fashionable. So it is to cater to this market of brand-conscious parents that set in motion Kidology, India's first high-fashion label that designs exclusively for kids. Started by Neha Sachar and her two partners in early 2010, Kidology manufactures designer apparel and accessories for kids and even has a maternity line. Starting up with an the brand has already grossed a turnover of 75 lakh rupees in 7 months of operation. With a capacity to manufacture over 1 million pieces annually, Neha is looking to capture a large share of the emerging branded kids retail business.
The kidswear market currently estimates to about 20,000 crores. Statistics show that about 35% of Indian population is under the age group of 15 years. Obviously about 80% of it is the unorganized sector. But out of this, the normal growth rate expected for branded kidswear is about 20 to 25%. But we feel that for a brand like Kidology, which has so much scope and so much potential, it will probably be somewhere between 30 to 35%.
Kidology today has popular designers like Gauri and Nenika, Malini Ramani, Namrata Joshipura and Ritu Kumar working for the label. Collection of kids and maternity wear, accessories and even furniture from 1,500 rupees to 8,000 rupees. With its first outlet in Delhi, the label has also partnered with high-fashion retail stores like Ogan and Kimaya. But convincing the value-for-money Indian parent hasn't been easy.
Biggest challenge Kidology faced, before we launched was to position the brand correctly. We wanted to be a brand that's well known across India. And it's a niche brand. It has a special appeal. So we wanted to target the right audience for that. And we didn't want to really eat into other players' market share. What we wanted to really do was create one of our own. So we worked on that, and we are continuing to work on that, and that's been giving us good results. The other challenge that Kidology really faced was the financing aspect of it, because and of course, it was very challenging to find the correct allocation of resources. We had to set up the whole production unit, which was a major bulk of our expenses. Then, of course, we had to find the perfect retail space for a brand like this, and real estate rates are like absolutely insane right now. So, to get a place where we'd be able to break even, not immediately, but hopefully soon enough in the future was a challenge.
With plans to break even in the business by 2013, the team at Kidology has additional investments of 5 crore rupees lined up over the next 3 years. Next on Neha's mind is the collection for fall 2010, and she's all set to launch the lines of recognized designers Rabani and Rakha. With a target to set up 10 more stores in India by the end of the year, Neha and her partners are also looking at taking the brand international.
exhibitions internationally and have got a fantastic response. Places like Dubai, London, Moscow. We're also talking to a lot of people in the United States and Europe, you know, where we could either have exhibitions or of course open take part in trade shows or open our own you know, franchisee stores. There has been a lot of interest from funds in Kidology as well, but we feel that, you know, we are relatively new and we're taking baby steps in this direction, but at the same time we're keeping our options open when it comes to that. Obviously our production setup is our backbone. It's a very scalable unit at the moment. You know, when we started off, we actually started with just 4 machines, and they were also bought from the second-hand market. And today, you know, with God's grace, it's gone to a level where it's a unit. So it's a huge growth, you know, given the time that we had at hand. So that, of course, we intend to scale as. So in terms of our retail options, you know, we are also exploring a lot of things that are a first when it comes to the Indian market. We are obviously looking at e-commerce that is selling through our website. We are also planning to initiate a concept called the mobile shop very soon, you know, wherein people give us a brief description of what kind of product they're really looking for, or what if they are, you know, if they're liking a few styles or something, we put it together, we take it to their doorstep, and they shop then and there, sitting in the comfort of their house.
Well, Neha, more power to you. Time for us to take a break, but when we return...
This is Network 18. And you are watching CNBC TV 18.